Welcome to Nomad High Income Skills, Episode 12. Today, we're diving into how to master turning an anchor client into a scalable micro agency and how that single client can become the predictable, visa-qualifying revenue engine that funds your location-independent life. Hook. Picture this. One premium client paying a reliable monthly retainer, giving you the runway to hire 2 specialists, automate key tasks, and document income for visa applications. Sounds simple, but most freelancers miss the system. They treat the client like a project instead of the foundation of a small, scalable agency. Today, I'll show you how to design that foundation from day one, so quality improves as your revenue grows, not the other way around. Why this skill matters right now. The nomad life depends on predictable, documentable income. Many visas require consistent earnings and clear business structure. An anchor-to-agency model gives you both, stability for immigration paperwork and the leverage to travel without dropping client quality. It also turns your time into a replicable product. Once you standardize delivery, your income scales while you remain mobile. This is how you build a 6-figure nomad business. Step 1. Authorize the anchor. Start by translating your current service into a measurable outcome package that the client can buy and renew every month. Stop selling hours, sell results. 3 concrete moves. 1. Define the primary KPI you will move: leads per month, conversion rate lift, or revenue per campaign. 2. Build a tiered outcome package: core, baseline KPI improvement, growth, additional channels or optimization, and scale, full funnel stewardship. 3. Price for margin. Target 40 to 60% gross margin after paying contractors. That margin lets you hire and still keep the business profitable. A quick example of offer language. Monthly conversion growth retainer delivers a 15% uplift in landing page conversions within 90 days. Includes weekly optimizations, A/B tests, and a monthly performance report tied to KPI X. That wording makes expectations explicit, sets a measurable goal, and justifies a retainer price tied to outcomes rather than time. Step 2. Build delivery pods and SOPs. Once the offer is clear, design a delivery pod, a compact team organized around outcomes. For most early micro-agencies, you need 1 project lead plus 1 or 2 specialists. For example, a copywriter and a CRO specialist, or a designer and a developer. Create role checklists that spell out responsibilities, deliverables, and time estimates, and build a single 30-day onboarding pod, a documented sequence of tasks, templates, and client kickoff checkpoints that guarantee consistency the first month and beyond. SOPs should include the kickoff agenda, access checklist, weekly reporting template, escalation flow for issues, and a handover checklist. Keep each SOP to 1 page where possible. The goal is to be able to hand a new contractor a folder and say, follow steps 1 through 6 and hit the KPI. That reduces onboarding time, protects quality, and frees you to focus on client strategy and growth. Step 3. Contracts, invoicing, and revenue split. Protect your margins and prove income. Use a written retainer that defines the service, KPIs, notice period, and payment cadence. Structure payments as a monthly retainer plus performance bonuses tied to KPI thresholds. For agency splits, pay contractors a flat fee per deliverable or a percentage of the retainer that preserves your target margin. Avoid vague hourly splits that erode profits. And adopt basic bookkeeping. Issue invoices promptly, use a single bank account for client funds, and generate monthly revenue reports showing recurring revenue, contractor costs, and net margin. Those reports are exactly what immigration officials and accountants want to see. A key legal tip: include a minimum commitment period, typically 3 to 6 months, with a 30 to 60-day exit notice. That prevents early churn and creates the documented continuity visas need. If you're working across borders, consult a local accountant for the simplest invoicing flow that aligns with your residency or visa requirements. Case study: an anonymized nomad copywriter I coached. They had one high-value retainer at $6,000 per month focused on product launch copy. We translated the service into an outcome, recurring launches that converted at a target rate, and an evergreen optimization package. They hired a conversion specialist and a project manager on contractor rates that kept the gross margin at roughly 50%. Within 9 months, they doubled annual recurring revenue from that anchor by adding optimization and ad creative services, while documenting monthly invoices and signed retainers that supported a remote entrepreneur visa application. The timeline: Month 1, authorize and pilot. Months 2 to 4, onboarding and SOPs. Months 5 to 9, steady hiring and margin optimization. No office required, and quality improved because each contractor followed the same SOPs. Common mistakes nomads make and how to avoid them. Mistake 1, scope creep. Fix: use a strict change request form and price add-ons. Mistake 2, weak SOPs that make quality inconsistent. Fix: document one repeatable process and refuse to hire until that process is tested. Mistake 3, underpriced splits that kill margins. Fix: reverse engineer your price from your margin target, not from contractor rates. And mistake 4, relying on one client without contractual protections. Fix: minimum commitment and clear notice periods so you have time to replace revenue if necessary. Immediate action step: a 5-item checklist you can complete this week to start converting a client into an anchor. 1. Pick one premium client and identify the single KPI you will own. 2. Draft an outcome-focused retainer description and price it to hit a 40% plus gross margin. 3. Create a 1-page SOP for the core deliverable. 4. Draft a 30-day onboarding checklist for a contractor and identify one hire. 5. Send a pilot proposal to your client with a 3-month minimum commitment and a clear KPI guarantee. Complete those 5 items and you've done the foundational work to scale. Quick recap. Authorize around a measurable outcome. Build compact delivery pods and SOPs, and lock in contracts and invoicing that protect margins and document income. If you want the exact templates, the retainer language, 1-page SOP format, contractor checklist, and the client pilot proposal, head to nomadlifesuccess.com/courses to get the course that walks you through each template and contract step by step. That's your blueprint. Ready to go deeper? Visit nomadlifesuccess.com/courses. Your skills are your superpower. Your skills are your superpower. Let's turn them into premium rates and true location freedom. Thanks for listening to Nomad High Income Skills. New episodes drop weekdays with step-by-step frameworks to help you build premium remote income and permanent mobility. This is how you build a 6-figure nomad business. See you tomorrow.